How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and in today's episode, I was gonna finish the story I was telling last episode about a friend who had a PS3 who borrowed a PS3 and asked me if he had PS3 games, and then I realized you haven't ever played Uncharted, and I got Uncharted 2 and 3 on PS3, and I'm just stunned, because I would well, maybe not kill, I would do a lot to be able to re-experience Uncharted 2 for the first time again. That game is so fucking brilliant, so fucking amazing, and really changed me. Changed me as a person. I became much more open-minded to new experiences thanks to that game, because that was kind of the first shooter I ever played. Before that I was like, shooters are fucking awful, I hate them. I like platformers, and then I played Uncharted 2 and I was like, man, I should fucking play more variety of games instead of just platformers. This is fucking amazing. Also, it was the first game that had such brilliant set pieces, and it felt like I'm playing through a movie, which at the time sounded fucking awesome. Now if you say that, it doesn't really sound awesome. Like, you want games that are games, not fucking interactive movies. But at the time, it was so fucking brilliant. It just was amazing. That's it. And the third game is also amazing. Though it doesn't have as big of an impact as the second game. But it's still amazing, nonetheless. And I have Little Big Planet 1 and 2, which are also really good. 1 is good, but 2 is really good. And then... what else do I have? Like Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5. He wasn't really keen on Grand Theft Auto 4. And you know what, I can't blame him. I feel like he may not enjoy it. Grand Theft Auto 4 does have a lot of elements that... It doesn't autosave, doesn't have checkpoints, so when you die on a long mission you just have to redo the fucking thing. All of it. Even though the DLCs do feature checkpoints. So it's ridiculous. I don't know why the base game didn't fucking feature that. And it's just really dark and, you know, moody and shit, depressing. Well, Grand Theft Auto 5, which I also have on PS3 still, came out at the end of like PS3's life cycle, which is funny. That one, I don't know if you've ever played it before, but well, I'll lend him that game. I think you wanted Assassin's Creed 3, even though I'm not a big fan of that game. I have Watch Dogs, but I told him that game's kind of whatever, not that great. Watch Dogs 2 is really good, but Watch Dogs 1, it's okay. It's not a game I don't think I even put on the Let's Play list. Well, Watch Dogs 2 is on the list, but 1, not necessarily. I might record a gameplay and such out of it, but not a fucking Let's Play. And I think I have Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition with all the DLCs, which I actually also recently bought on Steam, so I can record it from Steam Deck. Even though watching footage of that game on a controller is probably painful. But I don't know, I played first-person shooters on a controller all my life, and I don't have a problem with that. Even though Fallout New Vegas does have very shitty controls, so on a controller they just become even shittier. And yeah, I think that's about it. I have fucking Sonic 06, but I'm not even gonna give him that. Have something else? I don't know, I don't think so. I had more PS3 games. I had Red Dead Redemption. I had fucking Star Wars Force Unleashed. But one time, I think some family member of mine asked me if I could borrow some PS3 games to his friend's kids, because they got a PS3 recently but they don't have any games. And I was like, oh, of course. Here, have Red Dead Redemption. I haven't seen that game ever since. When they returned the games to me, well, obviously they didn't fucking return all of them. Fucking assholes, I'm still a little fucking salty over that. I also used to have Sniper Elite 3. I don't know what the fuck happened to that game. I remember they borrowed it from a friend and just never gave it back. And now it's gone, and I don't even know where the fuck it went. Now I'll explain the 2 on the gate on the photo. Oh yeah, I'm like, what? 5 minutes in and I haven't progressed the game at all. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Well, both of these are true. The path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. This murder all of a sudden finally got to the point where it's on a track. Because before it was all scattered around, like we knew some little bits and pieces of what happened or what maybe didn't happen. Like it wasn't exactly... I wasn't sure where the fuck it's going. But now it seemed to finally go in a direction. We know the murder took place in Studio 2 now, and not 1. So somebody had to kill Jack Hammer wearing the steel samurai suit in Studio 2 and then take him to Studio 1? Remember what Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Could it have been him? They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. That fucking name, D. Vasquez? Stupid as fuck. I know the point is supposed to be that she's a diva. Her name's D. Vasquez. But what the fuck kind of a name is D? They were at the scene of the crime. I don't want to make the obvious D's nuts joke, but it's kinda... I don't know, it's very obvious. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldback saw of the victim, blah blah blah. Mr. Cameron for some reason saw the samurai costume, then he went to Studio 2, jacked off a bit. This is madness. No. This is what... I actually never seen 300, that movie. I just know some scenes from it. I don't know, it looks stupid. Jack Cameron is the victim. The victim? Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. What do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I have proof. Show it. Shove it up my ass if you will. Do Mr. Wright? Ah, they're so surprised, so I'm much less confident. I think I'm right though. If I prove that Jack Hammer stole the costume, Bills. Check this shit out. It's bottle. It's a 1 jar, and I'm a 1 man. Now look at this. It's gonna break inside my asshole. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. I never watched that video, by the way. It's fucking god awful. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? It's like... everybody knows about 2 girls, 1 cup, right? And 1 man, 1 jar. It's like... I don't know, you know, I was gonna say worse, but both these fucking videos are the same fucking level of shit. Of disgusting, fucking god-awful, Jesus Christ. You know what's god-awful? What I had to do at work today, we were fucking building this really big, what's it called, a steamer. I think that's like a thing where you know, put meat inside and it gets heated up from the steam. So there's a part where the fire is burning, and then the steam from it goes through like a ventilation shaft into like a big container where you put the meat, and then the meat gets steamed inside. So you heat up the meat with the steam from the fire instead of the fire itself, which I guess gives it a different flavor. And yeah, we built that over the course of 2 days, and then today I had to fucking deliver it in a big truck. So we were 4 guys sitting in a truck holding this shit together for like 15 minutes. Then we had to unload it, which is fucking heavy as fuck. And it's all because our boss wanted to have a fucking steamer. So What can we fucking say? Fuck you to our own boss? Can't really do that. The fan and Mr. Power spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Well, that kid's backpack has like ears. And you know what? I actually bought a backpack similar to this recently. Not for me though. For someone else. The bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. How about we all do a backflip and see who lives? Fingerprint the bottle. Oops, is that my asshole print on it? Have I had it up my ass the entire time? Very plausible. An idea? Very well, it's here. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I mean, that music has been playing for like the whole last episode. And now that it went away, it's like I'm at peace finally. It's like I became one with the cosmos. Uh-oh, they expected me to pull your bullshit. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Oops, I broke it. Empty bottle given to the judge. Well, fuck it. I broke the bottle. No evidence. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Colby Hacken's testimony had revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, it may happen very differently than we previously thought. These two samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. And you know what I've been saying? How I'm gonna re-record the Let's Plays? I was even thinking maybe I should like redo the thumbnails as well. It's like more work, but these thumbnails I made a long time ago before I figured out how to make higher quality thumbnails. So they're very fucking blurry. And I think I should just redo them because they look fucking god awful. I mean, they look good, it's just that the quality of them is very blurry and ugly, so I think I have to redo them. Which it might be easy, because at least this time I know which shots to capture and then redo in the same style as the previous ones. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. Those in the trailer didn't have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. What was first, egg or chicken? Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume? You know what the answer to that lifelong question is? It's the egg. Now you may be curious, well, who laid the egg? If I boldly claim that the egg came before the chicken, well, the dinosaurs laid eggs before chickens existed. And you may make a joke that chickens are actually an evolution of dinosaurs. Well, I don't know whether that's fucking true or not. I heard some stories that that's the case. That current day birds used to be dinosaurs. So now people claim that dinosaurs had feathers. I bet some dinosaurs had feathers. So I like to imagine dinosaurs the way they look in Jurassic Park. Cool lizards, not some shitty chickens. Chocobos. And yeah, so if anyone ever asks you what was first, egg or chicken, tell him that it was the egg. Because dinosaurs laid eggs before chickens existed. It's pretty obvious. Also, who killed him and why? I don't know what to do that. It's fucked up, man. Find the answer for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. Are you fucking sane, Your Honor? This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. DLC. Expansion pack. Well, court is adjourned. Downloadable content. That's what DLC means. In case you didn't fucking know that. You know what I was thinking a while back? I've been playing video games since I was maybe like 3 years old. And I honestly cannot imagine how my life would look like if I didn't play video games. Especially since I played so fucking much of them. And I'm honestly curious, whether it would be for the better or for the worse. I don't know why, but I feel like it would be for the worse. In a way. And I also got me thinking about people who only recently got into gaming. And I honestly, from my perspective, can't fucking imagine that. Like, how do you recently get into gaming? And then you have like 50 something years of gaming history to catch up with, and a million fucking titles to possibly play. Like, where do you fucking start? And you know what? I think maybe that's the reason why Grand Theft Auto 5 sells so well and it's the best selling game for the past 10 fucking years. Maybe because that's the game people who get into gaming go to play. Because it's not too difficult, not too easy, it's open world. You drive around cars, so if you're into racing, you can race. If you're into shooting, you can shoot. If you like first person shooters, well, the game can be played in first person. If you like third person shooters, then it also primarily is a third person shooter. It's got a good story, but if you don't give a shit, you can just fuck around in the city. It's got 3 different characters, so it appeals to a wide variety of people. It's got an online mode in case you get bored of just running around all by yourself. You can play with friends, so you can possibly like convince someone to also get a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 so you can play together. Maybe that's why the game performs so well, because it comes with the online mode, which a whole lot of people play. Now that I think about it, that's probably primarily the reason why it sells so well, because it comes with Grand Theft Auto Online, which now you can actually buy separately. I think it's for free actually. So you can get for free Grand Theft Auto Online. But if you want to play the story mode, you can pay. It's kind of funny. I remember saying how I wouldn't do a Grand Theft Auto 5 Let's Play, but then I did anyway. Yeah, I did a Grand Theft Auto 5 Let's Play. It's a pretty decent Let's Play. I even did a lot of the side content in that game, like the murderer side quest where you have to collect a bunch of letters. I collected them on my own, but I did the missions on episodes. And I think I killed the murderer with a musket, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I don't know. I remember that both Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and my Grand Theft Auto 5 Let's Plays, towards the end, I like really squeezed out a couple more episodes than I should, because if I was doing a bunch of side content that didn't really matter much, and it's just really fucking weird. I don't know. October 19th, we are actually past, like I showed you. Can't pause the game now. The date when the game takes place. Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seemed so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about... Pronounce? You dead about 3 times back there, you fucking son of a bitch. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. We would love it, but it's not true. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. I hope you die. Now, Mr. Powers, you have to go make a final investigation. Another game I think is a very good candidate for somebody's first video game experience is Skyrim. Because when you play Skyrim on easy and you pick a character like a knight, or you just walk around with a shield and a sword, this game is very fucking easy. You know, you walk around into a town, you talk to some people. It's not too demanding combat-wise if you play on easy. Actually, a lot of games could just be easily accessible if you play on easy, but some of the games don't allow you to do that, and even on easy they're still complicated. And I think the most off-putting thing about Skyrim that maybe could be all the equipment management, or like some person who first got into video games, like they might just keep picking everything they see up, and then all of a sudden they're too slow, and they're like, what the fuck's going on? Why am I slow now? I can't walk. Only to find out that they can't pick whatever they want. They have to throw out a bunch of shit. I don't know. If you ever find some kind of threads online, like why did I become slow in Skyrim, how to throw items out of your equipment, then you know somebody definitely picked this game as their first video game. Not gonna lie, I would love to see somebody who recently got into video games, like talk to them about it. It'd be so fucking cool. I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. He has like a pipe on his tracksuit. I don't know what the fuck's that about. Is it supposed to be a Nike parody? Because their logo kind of resembles a pipe. October 19th, right in Call offices. Also, I finished watching One Piece, that anime, and it finishes with a fight against Arlong and that like Vice Admiral. And man, this anime was, show was really fucking cool. Like I said, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean, but not based in reality. Instead, it's just all-out fantasy. And it's really fucking good, and I recommend it. Unless you watch the anime, and you'll just keep on noticing all the in mistakes. Or all the changes that they made. Inaccuracies, that's what I was gonna say. That was a close one, Mia. Really too bad, I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? Could you stop fucking having a split personality? So what happened? Well, I think we've got a pretty good idea who did it. All I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Remember by the trailer in Studio 2, there's like a broken piece of fence that's suspiciously shaped just like a spearhead. And since it's broken, I imagine Jackhammer was thrown onto it, and that's how he got pierced. But then now we have to fucking deduct who did it. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. We have so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Wow, we've no time to waste. This two samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Well, you mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. She doesn't even know what the fuck happened. She's just as clueless as me. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Am I always this excitable? Yeah, pretty much. Any idiots? What have you noticed? I wish I was more like her, you know? Sometimes people tell me genuinely hype shit, and I'd be just like, that's cool, that's nice, that's awesome. I'm like fucking dead inside. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Maya was here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. She just possesses her body. That's fucking weird. Maybe we should go talk to WP. WP Paris, right? If I had... No, definitely would go to jail for that. I think you know what I wanted to say. Stop peeking at me from behind the text. Check this out, it's a camera. It's Cody's a digital camera. I'm impressed a kid like him would have something this expensive. Why did I not give it back to him? Kids these days, I don't imagine spirit mediums and training get a lot of toys. Yeah, that must be fucking sad. What do you think about this? It's the fanboy's prized possession. Wow, impressive. It's a little different from the Steel Samurai on TV. You are mostly taken at those PR shows they do at stores and fairs. I'm pretty sure it's not even Will Powers inside that suit. No true fan will be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. He's still a child, I suppose. Guess it takes an adult to appreciate the real deal, right, Nick? Yeah, what the fuck you say? Check it out, Mr. Monkey. Sorry, I don't know how that will help us figure this out. Spear. I wish I had my own samurai spear. Just think I could poke you as much as I wanted. Hey, why me? Who else? Alright. Who would have thought that it was Jack Hammer inside? Why did he steal it? That's what I have to figure out. I don't know, anything else to add? Examine. Window. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. You know what? On fucking Halloween about 2 years ago, it was fucking snowing, and I remember putting on this giant fucking coat and just being dressed from fucking toes to head in some fucking warm as fuck clothing. This year, and last year as well, I was wearing like a fucking blazer to the fucking Halloween and shit. Walking around with its blazer open, just the shirt underneath, and that I wasn't even cold. No hat or anything like that, because I hate hats. As the bellboy happily cleaning the room, I hate when my hair gets all messed up, and if I put on a hat and my hair gets all squashed together, it's just, I can't fucking put it back together. Your favorite potted plant. Mine has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's performing her water torture technique. Shitty poster. Books. Desk. Anything else? Can you say plant? Repeat after me. Plant. October 19th, Willpower's favorite place. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks, bro. Homeboy. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. And then you die. Let's make it count. Yeah. You're of no help, Mr. Powers. You don't fucking do shit. Also, you have elf ears. So there are only not really anything I can do to help. There's not anything. How is it that I say shit, and then the game immediately says the same shit I just said? Like, how the fuck does that happen? I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Please. Be fucking serious on this serious Let's Play channel, okay? Serious fucking adults here. No kids allowed. This guy's frozen. Check this shit out. Camera. Thank you for showing me this, whatever it is. I never seen a camera before. I wish I could think of some ways for me to help you. Sorry. Have you seen this, Mr. Paris? What's this? I've never seen these two samurais in my life. These are the two samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all of these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know? That's cute. Excuse me. Oh, fucking... Okay. Here's your spear. Regarding the murder weapon, yes, it is heavy, that spear. It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think an average person would be able to swing it around efficiently. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through. Yeah, I feel like a broken spear wouldn't be a really good murder weapon. I'm still very suspicious of that. I goofed on around and a kick, you see. I broke the spear. Security lady fixed it for me right away, though. Duct tape with her. She seems to be kind of nice when she wants to. Like, she fixed it for him. Excuse me, blah blah blah. It's a picture again. Is that really Jack Hammer inside that suit? He's the only one who it could have been. Why would he? Yeah, why? You're the medium. Why don't you sum up Mr. Hammer's spirit and ask him yourself? Give me about 3 more years. Yeah, I'm giving you 2. And then I'll solve all the fucking cases. Like this. Snap my fingers. There you go. Look at us, the 2 novices. Aren't we a fucking odd couple? How old are you again? Ah, fuck, 17. But I think age of consent in Japan is a bit lower, that's why all the pedos wanna fucking go there. October 19th, Global Studio Main Gate. Also, I feel like Japan is quite a perverted country, isn't it? At least that's what I heard. There's a lot of porn. Mostly I've seen. Anyway, I think I mentioned something. One Piece, blah blah blah. Talked about work that was stupid. There was something else I wanted to bring up. Oh yeah, I bought 2 Kurami plushes. That Hello Kitty character. Why did I bought 2? I got a plan. I needed 2 of them for it. One of them broke already, so these plushes don't seem about that high quality, but yeah, I got a plan. Anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.